The next layer in the fake Elector scam is now pushing towards criminality. You have to see this. This is unbelievable. Newly obtained surveillance video shows fake Trump elector escorted operatives into Georgia County's elections office before the voting machine breach. Let's reset the story. The fake elector scam. The fake elector scam was where there were states won by Joe Biden in November of 2020. Yes, nearly 2 years ago. They're still going. Nearly 2 years ago, in November of 2020, Joe Biden won certain states like Georgia and Arizona. And Republicans came up with the idea of just sending different electors to say, we cast our ballot, we cast our electoral votes for Donald Trump, even though Trump didn't win. They would claim that he did. We now have footage of a Republican county official in Georgia who was one of these fake electors escorting two operatives working with an attorney for Trump into the county's election offices on the same day that a voting system there was breached. Understand that these people breached election systems. OK, in the surveillance video obtained by CNN, Kathy Latham, a former Republican chairwoman of Coffee County, under criminal investigation for posing as a fake elector in 2020, escorted a team of pro-Trump operatives to the election offices on January 7, 2021. That's the same day that the voting system there was breached. They are the ones breaching the systems. They are the ones attempting the fraud. Here is a report from CNN.
Newly obtained video to CNN shows a former Georgia Republican county official escorting two operatives hired by an attorney for former President Trump into the county's election offices on the same day a voting system there was illegally breached.
Wow.
Drew Griffin has the details. Drew.
What an incredible coincidence, right?
Breaches of these voting machines, guys, in swing states are under investigation across the country. This one happened in Coffee County, Georgia, rural county. CNN obtained surveillance video at one of the offices where the voting machines were breached. And all this at the behest of one of Donald Trump's attorneys. I want to show you right now. This is Kathy Latham we're showing you. She's the former chairwoman of Coffee County GOP. Already under investigation, this woman is, for posing as one of those fake electors who signed documents that declared Donald Trump was the winner of the 2020 election. Latham can be seen here escorting a team of pro-Trump operatives into the Coffee County elections office, including an IT specialist who was working with Trump attorney Sidney Powell. This all happens on the same day the vote.
Can you imagine? They have so many conspiracy theories. They were the ones conspiring. Look at this.
Voting system in that office was illegally breached. January 7th, 2021, the day after the attack on the U.S. Capitol. Text messages, emails, and witness testimony from a civil lawsuit against Georgia election officials have connected Latham, that woman, to the plan to give the group access to the elections office. About a week before this voting machine breach, that same woman, Latham, testified before the Georgia state legislature, along with Rudy Giuliani, talking all about voter machine irregularities in Coffee County. Latham's attorney told CNN.
Seems some of the irregularities were Latham herself giving people who shouldn't have access to the voting systems access to the voting systems. Is anybody ever going to jail for trying to steal the 2020 election for Trump? While they were screaming election fraud, mail-in ballot fraud, Democratic fraud for months, they tried to steal it. They did it in this particular case in broad daylight. If you didn't see the video, it's the middle of the day when they show up. And I'm sure that some of them would say, we had to do this stuff because the Democrats cheated. The Democrats were cheating so bad that we had to do it this way. But you all in my audience didn't fall for it when Trump started with this stuff late spring, early summer 2020. When Trump started saying they're going to rig it this way, they're going to rig it that way, it's all insecure. Many of you, dozens and dozens of you, wrote to me and said, David, allegations or confessions with these people. Trump's saying he's going to try to steal it. That's what Trump is saying. And of course, you were all completely correct. Incredible. People better start landing in prison for this. They really should. And we're going to follow that. And as charges develop, and hopefully they will, we will tell you whether people are actually being held accountable. One of our longtime sponsors, Splendid Spoon, is giving you $50 off. As many of you know, I am not vegetarian, but I think eating plant-based is a great thing, and I do more of it consciously. Splendid Spoon takes the work out of eating plant-based by delivering ready-to-eat plant-based meals, smoothies, and juices right to your door. Splendid Spoon fits into my day easily. The meals are in my fridge. Put them on the stovetop or in the microwave, and I've got a great, fresh, plant-based meal in a few minutes. It saves me time, which is really useful right now. Whether you're vegan or you just want to add an easy, delicious way to have more plants in your diet, Splendid Spoon is a great way to go. There are great dishes like creamy mushroom and spinach noodles, coconut curry, cauliflower tikka soup. That's one of my favorites. Tons of choices. The menu rotates constantly. I've tried a lot of different meal subscription services. Splendid Spoon is great on both taste and quality. They pack so much flavor into the dishes. They taste freshly cooked. Splendid Spoon's smoothies are awesome when I'm on the go. And you'll get $50 off your first week when you subscribe at splendidspoon.com/Pacman. The link is down below.